Okay, I think I'm recording now. Right, this method is quite very simple. Um, it could take, I think you could probably efficiently do it sort of for half an hour a day, and it does work. I haven't used it for a long time myself. In fact, as you can see, there's a ClickBank on the screen, and I don't use ClickBank at all these days, although this is in my account. But I did do this a couple of years ago, and it does generate, or can generate, what I call seed money. You know, you can make the odd sale here and there through it and build up a bit. I think over a week, I did it for one solid week. I did about an hour a day on it, and I think I generated a couple of $100. I think if going back, maybe a bit more than that, and some came in afterwards as well. There were days when it didn't do anything, and other days when it was quite successful. Again, bit hit or miss. Depends how you target it. Depends if you do your homework on your niches, and depends on how you write the messages out, which I'm going to show you what to do. But it does work, and it could be outsourced, and it could be scaled up, where you did it, a lot more. There is a danger of sounding a bit spammy with it, so you've got to be careful with that. But anyway, let's get on with it and show you what to do. Anyway, as you can see, it runs through ClipBank and it runs through Twitter. Are the two. It's not as simple as just writing messages on Twitter, but right. So what you need to do is find products that are in a proven niche that people really desperately want answers for. So there is all these embarrassing health niches that you will find that people don't want to sort of like talk about too much, but they, through anonymous social media, like Twitter, they will sort of mention it. And ClickBank is a great place to find these types of things. And you can go in as far as that. I mean, I think it would work on sort of other niches as well, other health niches and even sort of IM niches and things, but very targeted niches like places where, people are looking for definite solutions because they're worried or concerned is probably going to be the best place. And I haven't really researched that any further than that, other than the fact that I've done it already. You can find all sorts of categories in ClickBank. This is in the marketplace now. I'm signed into my account, and you can see. But I'll just pick one obvious one, like acne. I think that's how you spell it. That's a social problem, isn't it? It's a problem people have, want answers for, and there we go. Straight away, we've got a load of products that are all up. These are the prices that you will receive on the average sale. Funny, they all seem to be about the same. What I would do on this method is that I would go into all these and I would look at them. I'd click on them and open them up, look to see if they were scammy or whether I didn't really believe in it at all. Ethically, I suppose you should buy one really and have a look at it and see if you really sort of trust it, etc. But they're just sort of guides to helping people clear the skin. There's one there, look, clear skin, unlock the ultimate guide to acne freedom. That sounds pretty cool, so I might promote that, and that's just as easy as generating hop links. You get 50% of the sale, and you'd get your hop link there, and I'm not signed in, but anyway, that would produce an affiliate link there. So you'd get a link which is far too long and looks awful, and you would then go across to Bitly, an URL shortener, shorten the URL so that you've got a more comfortable looking, a clickable link. And then you would just nip along to Twitter. And what you do with Twitter is you search for people. It doesn't matter how big your account is because you're searching Twitter now. And you go on there and you put Acme. Have I spelt that right again? Tell me I've spelt that right. How do I spell Acme? Acne. What am I doing? I've now got this thing about... There we are. Acne. And if you... Here's a little trick here. if you put minus HTTP, and I don't think you need to do any more than that. I think, you might need to do the, I think //. If you put that in and then do the search, that should eliminate most of the ones that are trying to sell products and take you straight, although it doesn't, because some of them still do come up, don't they? But it does eliminate a lot of them. And then what you do is you go down through this and look for one where there's an individual person. These actually are all sales things, so it doesn't really eliminate many, did it? But, you just got to keep looking, keep going down through, and find somebody who's not selling something. In fact, they all are, aren't they? This is awful. Probably picked the wrong one here. But this is just to give you a general idea anyway, but these are absolutely all selling something. I'm quite amazed, especially putting in that minus. Perhaps that's not counted as a minus. Actually, I think I've done the wrong thing there. What I've done is I should have done the minus like that, perhaps. Let's see what that comes up. That's just a bit of advice. Oh, well, there we are straight away. So that's clearly, you have a gap between that, otherwise it was just acting as a hyphen, wasn't it? So it's minus HTTP that way, and that gets rid of most of those. In fact, that was a good way of showing you, really, quite by accident, that if you didn't, you would end up with all those people selling the stuff. And they're just directly selling it on their timeline. And now we're getting to nitty-gritty. So I can't believe the universe pointed to me and said, okay, let's give her back acne. She's obviously having a problem. Her name's Emma, so that's great. We know we've got a name on it as well. This one, we probably think her name's Lynn, but we don't really know. My acne makes me so insecure. These are all people that are looking for a problem or are upset. And also, you will say the tanning bed is the best way for clearing acne is really just a question, not quite so powerful. This guy's obviously spent a lot of money on skincare products, so he's probably worth targeting as well. My acne's still thriving. He's clearly upset as well. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not 60 anymore. You can leave me. See, this is someone looking to get away from acne. You get the drift. These are all people that are looking for a solution. And this is just on one particular niche. There are hundreds and hundreds of niches out there where people will be doing this. Right, so let's just have a little look at let's go to one of these. Let's go to Emma. And so what we do here is we literally reply to Emma. And I can't do it now because I haven't got the bit.ly link, and you get what I mean with bit.ly. It's just a URL shortener, because the one you get off ClickBank is a great big long thing called hot link with your nickname in it and all the rest of it. The URL shortener will just make it right down to just a few small letters, and it's much more clickable. And Twitter are quite happy with it as well. So this is the key. You don't want to be spammy. Now we do know this lady's name is Emma, so let's identify her. Let's build something up by connecting with her. And I would put something like because I don't want it to sound spammy, like, Emma, click here to get rid of your acne now, all that sort of rubbish. I just want to put sort of like, Emma, I had a friend who had the same problem, and she used this guide, and it seems to have been of benefit. Right, okay, that's not too spammy. That's just suggesting a guide. It's not too heavy in the sales. And what I'd do now is I would just put the link. I'd copy and paste the link there, and then reply, and bang, there you go. It's as simple as that. Now, I wouldn't use the same text message every time. Clearly, the name may be different, and sometimes you won't be able to use a name because they'll have a, just an unusual sort of a profile. So, but this I wouldn't use. Next time I might put, I oh, I've got a couple of people who I know recommended this product, and things like that. Just sort of vary it a little bit, otherwise it's going to look like very spammy if you just keep repeating the same message across the platform. And you can do this in and that's literally hit reply, and in an hour you could bang out quite a few of these to different people who have all got that problem. It is a numbers game again. Some are just going to ignore it, some are going to see it as spam, some are going to click on it and have a look, and some people buy. And it is quite targeted because you're directly hitting I can't believe the nurse pointed to me and said, okay, let's give her back acne. She's obviously got a problem, not very happy about it and would like a solution. So you're actually helping someone as long as you're quite happy with the product that you're promoting. So you can do this every day. You could do it over your coffee in the morning. And what will it produce? Well, if you constantly worked at it, you could probably make a healthy, well, I would say income, but certainly get some seed money together. But even just doing it for an hour a day, you could definitely, and I know you can definitely make money doing that because I have done it. I don't do it now. I've got better ways of making money, and it is a bit boring, let's be honest, but it didn't cost you anything other than time. And so I think it's a nice little way of growing a bit of cash here and there. Of course, there are other ways you could build up on this, trying to create a subscriber base from it and things like that, and you could turn it into a proper full-fledged business. But that's not what this video is about. It's just trying to show you a way that you might not have thought of that has been proven by me to work. But do be careful of how you write these messages, because you don't want to appear spammy. You actually do want to appear to be helping somebody. And do make sure that you've checked the product out on their sales page and you think that it meets your moral criteria, is how I would put that. Because there's lots of things I will never ever push to my subscriber base, because my subscriber base to me is important. I treat them like people. They're not just numbers to me. I don't want to put crap across to them and be seen as a person who does that. I always want to be offering value, and you can still do that by doing this. So clearly, if Emma bought this and it worked, she would be very happy that you sent her the message. So anyway, that's in a nutshell. In less than 13 minutes, I've shown you a simple little method that you can use to produce some pocket money at the very least. Could be a bit boring, but an hour of your day, how much could you do of this in an hour? And think of all those other niches out there that you could use it in. Okay, chat to you later, guys.